Hi there guys, just going to take a look at a tweak called SubtleLock. So go to my lock screen. So this is it. As you can see, it just gives a much cleaner look, so you can see your wallpaper a lot better. And there's a number of settings with this as well. So I'll just head into the settings pane for SubtleLock. So here we go. So first of all, you can change the clock obviously. So if you turn that off, you'll just be back to the regular iOS clock style, like so. So with it on, you just get the smaller clock at the top, and the date just shifted further up and made into a smaller font, so that's pretty cool. You can turn your clock seconds on, so you can have seconds added to the clock as well. The next thing is to do with the slider. So again, you turn all settings off and the slider will just be in its normal position, just slightly away from the bottom here. So with the slider on, it just moves that slider right down to the bottom there for a cleaner look, just gets it out of the way of the wallpaper. So that's quite cool. And you've got the option to entirely hide the slider as well. So now that won't even be there at all, and there's no slider. Next up, you've got the label color. So if you enable color, you can synchronize the colors for the time and the date. If you turn it off, you can have individual colors for time and date, like so, but let's keep them synchronized. So these are RGB sliders, so I believe if you turn this one all the way up, you just have a red colour, like so. So you have a red colour on the date. I'm not a big fan of that. I normally just keep it as white, so I just turn enable colour off. Next up, you've got toggles for the camera grabber, the notification center grabber, and the control center grabber. So if we turn all of those off, we'll no longer have grabbers for any of those. So you notice the line at the top for the notification center, the line at the bottom for the control center, and the camera icon for the camera grabber are all gone. You can still access your control center, you can still access your notification center, but a little inconsistency, you can no longer access the camera with the camera grabber turned off. Now I contacted the developer about this, and he says it's a limitation of iOS with iOS 7, and he's working on a workaround for it, so that may come with a future update. So for now I like to keep the camera grabber turned on because I really like having that access to the camera from the lock screen. And finally we have the clock transition, and if you have this turned on, I'll show you what it does. Basically, if you're playing some music, so let's just bring up some music here. So when you're playing music and you go to your lock screen, let's just get that out of the way. As you slide up control center, you'll notice the music controls and the title of the music fades out and just brings back your clock, like so. So that's pretty cool because you've got all that information within Control Center, so you no longer need it on the lock screen. But that's just a really nice touch. It just works really nicely. Just as you slide in, just transfers to the clock and the date. Cool, so let's just stop that. So there we go guys, that's a look at SubtleLock. Just a nice clean look to your lock screen. Thanks a lot for watching.